The following is a presentation of the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5 by Barstool Sports.
What is this? What is that?
The winners of the Dozen Tournament, the big screaming hunters.
University of
Arkansas.
The movie's called Get.
The Dozen.
Jonas Gray.
Correct.
I was making fun of him.
Champions, the Dozen. Champions of the Dozen. Season.
And welcome on into the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5, our 5th tournament. I'm your host, Jeff D. Lowe, and welcome on in. We are in Chicago for the first day of 3 days as we are getting ready to crown our 5th champion in the Dozen Trivia Tournament. Before we get to the teams, let's explain how it's a little different this year. Let's pull up the bracket. It is double elimination to get to the Final Four, meaning if a team loses today, they are not out of it yet. They have one more chance tomorrow to stay alive. Today, the teams that win will have a chance tomorrow night to make the Final Four. The teams that lose today will play tomorrow afternoon, where the loser goes home and the winner stays alive. And as you see that bracket one more time, the first matchup will be the experts against the Ryders, and I have them standing right next to me. Let's meet the Ryders first, all the way down on the end. Former champion of the Doves. He'll flash the bling here momentarily.
Right.
Rico Bosco, former champion, won with Team Minihane in Season 3, beat the experts in that match. Keegs, one of the best seasons of all time, averaged over 9 points per match, was an MVP candidate as well, has not missed a music question in 1,100 days. And KFC, first tournament in 2 years. Last time you played in the tournament, it was against this team right here. We'll talk to you guys in a sec. Let's meet the experts now for the first time. They won the regular season championship, the longest running team in the Dozen. Brandon Walker, his first ever MVP. He was number 2 in scoring this year, lost the scoring title by .01 points to Kirk.
That's my bad.
But had a great year. Highest scorer of all time, most points ever scored. Fran, talk about streaks, has not missed mashups since, this is what they know January 6th for. January 6th, 2022. But that date is well known for. And then PFT, under the radar. PFT, best season ever so far in 5 years, PFT.
I have no idea how you're
had your best season.
Jeff, but
I think it's whatever. I think
I was going to say, I felt like I had my worst season. Brandon.
No, you're great.
Brandon had an all-time season for the record books, and Fran obviously still killing it.
Statistically.
Record-setting year. You're on the longest win streak in the history of the show. 9 wins in a row coming on in here. Highest scoring single season of all time. Most accurate season of all time. You have in front of you your worst categories. One of them is like 85%.
That's right.
However, I'll now be negative.
College football, one of our worst categories.
Yeah, you've made 4 straight. You've made 4 straight Final Fours. You've lost in 2 championships. Winningest team ever.
Yep.
No pressure. I mean, this is the most pressure
You're
ever.
describing a lot of success.
No pressure, but
a lot
the
of
most
regular
pressure
season
ever.
success. A lot of regular season success.
Listen, I bust Brandon's balls a lot on this show, and he gets confused why I pinch him and I poke him, but it's because Brandon does his best when he's freaked the fuck out. And he's freaked the fuck out right now, which is a great spot for him to be in.
I am absolutely.
I think he's going to pass out.
No, this is standard.
No,
We're fine.
to be honest, I've seen worse.
It is it's between this, surviving anything. Nothing makes me nervous as a company except for standing next to him.
Yeah.
Randy. It's this
Well, I wasn't actually on Surviving, Jeff.
It's true. That is true.
Turn purple.
Either season. Other side. Ryders started out 3-1-0. Bit of a stumble since then. You won in the play-in tournament to get here. You beat Chicago to get here. You're the 8th seed. Kelly, big season. Kevin, you do have something again at the end though. There's a little bling on Rico. Is
I got an MVP and I got a former champ.
Is it a different Bosco? He was locked in. He was doing. I mean, it was for basketball, but he was shooting hoops, jump roping at like 7:30 a.m. here today.
His mental is good.
He's getting after
Are you
it.
feeling good?
Physical's better too.
Hey, ooh, don't let him get hot.
Playoffs. Who knows? Yeah. Big moment.
You had a sling on last year, so that is an improvement.
Definitely. Not.
As always, 24 questions, 12 rounds of trivia, 25th being the bonus round. Per usual in the tournament, when a team wins, it is over. We will not continue playing. You have 3 lifelines. You have your double up, you have your call a friend, presented by Body Armor, and your double sip, presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. Ryders up first every time. Kevin, final answer person. Other side, experts up second. Brandon, final answer person. Here we go.
Here we go.
Tournament underway. Final Four next week in Boston, live from the House of Blues.
You go first?
Sweet.
Riders up first. First category is going to be Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball.
Gotta listen.
Girls listen more than boys.
They do.
Will anyone double?
No.
We are going to need this TV on so they see the questions.
I like
I was gonna say, is this gonna work?
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, there it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, I doubted the
Way to go,
production team. What an
Jeff.
asshole I am. What American League team did Coco Chris play the most games for during his 15-year MLB career? Timer begins now.
I mean, the Indians jumped out to me.
Yeah, I know the other two teams that he played
Yeah, I mean,
for.
it's a tough one.
I feel like Indians would be like too
A
obvious.
lot of teams.
At least 3.
Yeah.
Can you say? Does it have to be the Guardians?
I mean, I feel like they know the other team, so they like.
Should we-
We're not. Yeah, it's.
Do you want
just
to
say the
zip it,
three
though,
teams? You
or-
want to say the 3 teams?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the A's and the Red Sox.
Right.
Right. So which one was it?
10
I don't
seconds.
hate it.
Answer or lifeline.
10 seconds.
Indians?
I don't hate it.
Do it.
All right. We'll go Indians. Final answer.
Slash Guardians.
It's the Athletics' final answer.
1-0 experts
Brandon.
off the top.
Get his ass, Brandon.
MLB other side. For the experts.
Coco Crisp.
What National League team did Juan Pierre play the most games for during his 14-year?
Marlins' final answer.
Okay.
2-0. Brandon has a date tonight or something.
Yeah.
Celebrity mashup is a double-double.
We'd like to double.
Jeff.
We like to-
Double-double.
Double.
Look at this. Both teams will be doubling up celebrity mashup. 2-0 experts. Timer begins when you're done, well, when the photo becomes large. Here we go. This is for the Riders for 2 points. Name the 2 celebrities matched up in this photo.
I've got a glare.
Daisy Edgar Jones
What?
and Will Poulter.
Those are just not
Yeah.
celebrities.
Final.
That is correct. 2 points.
Yes.
Tied up.
She say?
Yeah.
Daisy Edgar Jones and
She
Twister.
did Twisters with Glenn Powell.
Oh, that movie's.
And
Other
also
side.
Normal people.
Other side.
We'd like to double.
To make it 4-2. Name these 2 celebrities experts.
Ooh, so
Come over here.
that is
I think it's White Sox. named after
Darren
Turkey.
Chris and Kaylee Spiney. I think it's pronounced Spiney. She played Priscilla. Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct. 4-2.
Nice, man.
0 for 4 on the celebrities.
Those were 2
I didn't-
very tough matches.
That was
by the way.
fucking. I don't even know who any of those people are.
Look, Jeff knows.
Those were 2 very tough
Darren,
matches.
I didn't know the middle. I knew Darren Chris. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Doubles off the board, 4-2. Next category is college basketball. College basketball.
All right,
Go.
This is for the Riders. This is for the Riders. 35 seconds when I'm done reading the question. Here it is.
Call one of your friends, Rico.
While Randy Foye and Kyle Lowry were higher draft picks, this Villanova guard was a 2006 All-American.
PFT, I know it.
The guard was at 2006.
If you're wondering.
I was wondering.
Is Max here?
You was gonna say a
Would
Philly
he know
guy?
that?
Yeah, hold on.
Locked in on Big T out there. He's my spirit animal right now.
Yeah, good. I was going to say, very common present.
Feel confident?
15 seconds.
Yeah. Lifeline or double sip?
No, I don't think we use a lifeline.
No,
Do
I
it.
don't see
All right.
Yeah, Alan Ray.
Final.
That is correct. Bosco.
Let's go.
Big one for Bosco. Other side to make it 5-3. While Darren Williams and Luther Head were higher draft picks, this Illinois guard was a 2005 and 2006 All-American.
D. Brown, final answer.
That is correct. 5-3.
I didn't.
5
that
3.
was-
That's a sassy
Yeah,
Brandon.
that was sassy.
Music next up. Music. This is for
He did that emoji.
Let me
in
look at
real
my
life.
manicure.
this is for the Riders to make it 5-4. Music. You can try to resist, try to hide from my kiss, but you know are lyrics from this artist's 2000 song. No music this year, folks. Bummer.
Leanne Rhymes.
No.
No. Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Can't fight the moonlight.
It is that, but is.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Leanne Rhymes. Final answer.
That is correct. Music streak continues for
that
Kelly
the Coyote Ugly
5-4.
song?
Kelly.
Right?
Main thing.
Yeah.
Other side.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, they just
Right. No.
They're talking. We'll
is-
talk later.
Sorry.
And what it all comes down to is that everything's going to be fine. Our lyrics
Because I
this
got one
artist-
hand in my pocket.
And the other one's making
High five.
sign. Alanis Morissette.
PFT's got it. Final answer.
That is correct. 6-5, and we will expand on that one from Microsoft
Wow.
Copilot. Alanis Morissette's biggest hits
Good
from
echo
Copilot.
here
We
for
asked
the-
Copilot, hey, what are the biggest hits?
Acoustics for this.
Ironic.
Yeah. Right.
You ought to know. Hand in my pocket is number 3. Thank you. Download Microsoft Copilot today, your built-in AI sidekick and creative partner for work, life, and everything in between. Next up is geography.
Did Lance Wilson ever have to go to the emergency room to have her stomach pump?
I thought that was Rod Stewart.
I bet Copilot knows.
29%.
Who's the song about?
Oh, wow. Was
John
it Dave
Stamos?
Coulier?
Yeah.
She blew him in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Box out.
They did just know this is the biggest category discrepancy, 29% in geography, 90. But here we go. Here's your question. You said it.
That was pretty good.
Until
That was
1972,
damn good,
this
Jeff.
island country in South Asia was known as Ceylon.
South Asia.
You know, I said I'm going to write all the pronunciations for this year. Never did it.
I'm not even boy.
Jay.
Island country?
Hey,
Not a clue. Not even one thing comes to mind.
You
Can
know
we?
it.
Oh, we would love to phone a friend.
You're going
Yes,
to? Are you going to call a friend?
Yes.
You're going to call a friend. Presented by Body
There?
Armor.
Yes. And we're gonna call Donnie.
You're going to call Donnie. Donnie, come on up.
Good eye.
This
Good
summer,
eye. Take that.
cool off with Body Armor Chillin' and possibly cold.
We'll
New
take
way to
that.
hydrate.
Hard
No artificial
Sorry for taking
dyes,
over.
flavors, or
He's
sweeteners.
really
Available
good.
for limited time.
Yes.
Grab yours at 7-Eleven or a store near you. Donnie, the wonton Don.
Help us out.
I'm thinking Sri Lanka. Thinking Sri Lanka.
It's all up to you.
Keep thinking on it.
It's all up to you.
Not like
There's a lot of countries
I thought that was going to be a
over there.
little more confident than I'm.
Yeah, let's go Sri Lanka. Final answer.
All right.
Final answer.
Donnie, 65. That's correct.
Hell yeah. Thanks,
Good job.
Donnie.
Good job.
Other side to make it
To the intern.
No,
I was like,
I can
that's
see him.
7 to
I can
5.
see
To
him
make it
through
7 to 5. This is for the experts. The experts. Gaining independence in 1941, this country on the Horn of East Asia,
That's
East Africa, was known as Abyssinia to the outside world.
I mean, the Horn is Somalia.
I think of, oh God,
I can't even say the word.
no. I think of 2 countries when I think of Horn of Africa.
Okay.
I think of Kenya.
No,
I
it's
think
not the Horn.
I think of Ethiopia.
Ethiopia is Horn adjacent, but I would say
You like Somalia?
Somalia is the Horn.
It says in the horn, on the Horn. It doesn't say the
That's
Horn.
the horn. On the if you're on the,
The Horn
you're
is
the
multiple
horn.
countries. We're in double sip.
Double sip presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports. Find your wins with New Amsterdam Vodka. You have 5,
Somalia.
10 seconds.
No. Is it Djibouti?
Ethiopia, final answer.
That is correct. 7 to 5.
All right.
7 to 5.
Hey, good answer, Bren.
Round 6, movies. Lifelines remaining. Double sip for the Ryders. Call a friend for the experts. Movies, next category. For the Ryders, the primary antagonist, Stanley Tucci, played an airport customs agent in this 2004 Steven Spielberg directorial.
Sucks.
Terminal.
Movie? Yeah.
She's a fucking machine.
The terminal. Up in the air is Clooney.
Yeah.
Clooney's definitely up in there.
The terminal. It's
I've
Stanley
watched
Tucci.
that.
Yeah.
Terminal. Final answer.
That is correct. 7 to 6.
Kelly.
Ryders, 6 points in the first half.
Killing it, Kelly.
Other side to make it 8 to 6, or Ryders may have a chance to tie it up. Here's your question. A friend of the main character, Jude Law, played Robot. I forgot how the fuck do you say it? Gigolo Joe, right?
Gigolo?
Gigolo Joe,
That's a
right?
Robot
I can't
Gigolo?
read.
Says
Gigolo
What do you say,
Gigolo
Gigolo?
Joe.
Oh, okay. Look at my computer there. Anyway.
You're talking about the character in the movie
Yeah.
AI Artificial Intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, am I dyslexic.
So if you wanna
Holy
clear that
fucking
up.
shit.
Robo? You thought it was a friendship? Robo is
that
Gigolo
a-
Joe?
Is that a final?
AI Artificial.
Literally, I mean, I'm so dyslexic. It's absurd.
AI
Yep.
Artificial Intelligence.
That is correct. 8 to 6. Experts did not miss in the first half, but only a 2-point game. And guess what?
Bonus.
2 points
Yep.
on the board before we head into the bonus round. We get a quick look at the halftime stats here before we go into that bonus round. There's Brandon, 6
Got a
points.
string.
Look at that, we got halftime stats now. Graphics
Oh.
team working overtime. Bonus round time, presented by Body Armor.
Hang it up on the
Next year, vodka.
What order do we want to do?
Time to make the donuts.
All right, bonus round time presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. Here's how it works. First to 5. It's tournament time. First to 5, no longer first to 3. If you get an exact guess, it's worth 2. The closest guess battle, it's collaborative. You're all together. Team that's closer on the question gets a win. First team to 5 wins the bonus round. Going to be 10 to 6 or 8 to 8. Here we go. First question. Number of Apple iPhone iOS releases as of June 2025. As of right now. Number of Apple iPhone iOS releases as of June 2025.
We can talk and everything.
Oh, yeah.
You like that number?
Yeah.
Just updated my phone like yesterday.
that number?
It was that number.
So it should be that then.
They were up to
Right?
this.
Right. That's
Yeah, or like, but it always goes like should be that.
No, it's twice.
Those are operate. This is the.
I think that's
That's
the
the name.
number. Yeah.
So then I think we go with that.
You think it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then throw a
Pens
couple.
down in
That's your number.
Yeah.
You feel good about it?
Yeah.
5,
Yeah, it's fine.
4,
I swear to God, Frank.
3, 2,
That'd probably be fine.
1. Reveal riders. 42. 42. Other side.
18.
18. Two very different answers.
We're gonna be closer.
The correct answer is 18 dead on, 2-0 experts.
Come on.
I just updated my phone.
They changed their naming convention to be iOS 26 now.
They only do like one a phone?
Yeah, I think the one
I thought it
after
was
the
like per
period is
phone.
like the update to the update.
Yeah.
Full iOS release, yep. And they changed it. Now it's iOS
Oh,
26. It's next
Okay.
up, 2-0.
We had it
2-0.
first.
I know.
View count on YouTube
Yeah,
for
just
Gangnam
updated it
Style
to
as of
4, 5,
June
6.
15th.
View
YouTube count for Gangnam Style as of June 15th.
2 billion.
It's definitely.
Let's go like with a real number, though, like a crazy number.
It's that high.
Yeah, it might be behind.
It's that high.
Yes.
Yes.
It's definitely in the billions. Yeah, but let's do like 2,350,000,000. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
Like a real number.
yeah, right.
I honestly,
I mean, what if they?
Fuck it.
What if we're
Let's start right billion.
You know what I mean?
True.
We're already
Let's
there.
do like 2 billion.
Mix up yours.
Pens down in
No, I
5,
That might be lower high.
4,
might be high.
4, 2, 1.
3,
no, I think it's
2,
It might be more.
1. Pens down. Pens down. Riders. Fire away.
2,324,421,100.
2,324,421,100.
Okay, we're a little more round. 3.5.
Other side,
billion.
3.5
Doing
billion.
calculations now.
Yeah, that's
Correct answer.
Sorry.
Correct answer is 5.6 billion. Straight nothing extra.
All that for what?
The National Football League. The National Football League. Gotta have a Cleveland Browns question. Total regular season wins by the Cleveland Browns since 2010.
All right.
More than 0.
15 seasons.
15 times. Just do wins.
Yeah, I know.
Doing total.
Sounds right.
I know. All right.
3-0 experts. First to 5.
Wins.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So, but now we're going off of games.
47.
No,
little-
they've won how
A
many?
couple of years before 500. I mean, yeah, 500 is that. A little bit
Pens
below,
down
let's say
in?
8.
Lower than 5.
Let's say that. You okay with that?
Yep.
5,
Lower, less than what? That 5.
Oh, all
4.
right. So
3,
Okay.
2,
It's good nine.
1. Reveal riders.
116.
116.
Or somebody's way off.
Yeah.
79, say the experts.
team.
Correct answer is 82, 4-0.
Right.
Oh my God.
That was you.
I fucking wish.
Not.
I wish. 115 wins.
All right.
Experts, you get this, you win the bonus round.
Hashtag Brown.
Movies. Difference between Rotten Tomatoes critic scores for Pulp Fiction and Death Proof. Quentin Tarantino's highest and lowest on Rotten Tomatoes.
Obviously, this
Difference in percentage.
And what's it's the average?
The difference between the two, right?
The difference.
Difference.
The difference.
So right, so it'd be like well,
It's like 90 something.
Yeah.
How low do you think it goes though?
Is that a car?
and then I bet it goes down to like
Could it be that low for
Is
him?
it that low you think?
Yeah.
It's Quentin Tarantino.
You think the score is 20, or you think?
But it could be like
No,
an
I'm
epic
saying-
bomb. I don't know.
76. That's
Well, no, if you would ask me like
35 I
what
feel better with.
They're cooking. I'm gonna
What do you
let
think their
cook
score
for
is? What do you think?
What do we think this number is?
literally
23?
Two.
62?
Nice.
50,
Okay.
So do 55.
Think, right?
Maybe. I don't know. That's what it is now.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3,
We're up 4-0.
2,
It wasn't good.
1. Difference.
62.
62%. 40%.
40.
The correct answer is 25%, a sweep by the experts. 5-0.
Well done. Well
Spider
done.
with a spear.
was
I was
numbers.
cheering
Okay,
for you.
Spider.
That wasn't even me. That was the numbers.
I don't have it in front of me. I should have done that. You're probably right. It was like it's like 96,
Damn.
97 for Pulp Fiction.
That was
Death Proof.
embarrassing.
Did get 97.
10-6, 2 lifelines.
That was embarrassing. Yeah, nailing 18.
Double sip, presented by Lancer and Vodka. Call a friend, presented by Body Armor Remaining. The National Football League, next category. National Football League.
Can we double?
Chase terrible.
This is for the Riders to make it 10-7. To make it 10-7.
Oh, because you called. Okay, yeah.
From age 28 through 34, this NFC South receiver totaled over 7,500 yards from 2000 through 2006.
Thinking somebody on the Saints?
Yeah. I think it's a little old. Joe Horn.
Horn. Who else? Like Pierre Garçon, receiver.
Who did he play for?
Oh, I'm saying something on the Saints, no?
Right. Yeah, I think it's the
Joe Horn?
Saints because they were good.
Yeah.
Joe Horn was early. Hold on.
That's a pretty long time ago. He's before that? Before 2000?
10 seconds.
Joe Horn did that video. I don't
But
think
he's also in his 28, so he was at the end of his career.
Yeah.
You got one guy?
Five.
I got one. We got one guy.
4.
Joe Horn, final answer.
That is correct. 10-7. Joe Horn.
Oh.
Still alive, baby.
Other side to make it 11-7. From age 30 through 36, this AFC West receiver totaled over 7,500 yards from 2000 through 2006.
Chargers, Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs. Chargers, Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs. 6. I'm just seeing tight ends.
Ten seconds.
A little on the older side.
Ask Stephen Shea, but he looks very confused right now.
Yeah, AFC West. Who's on the Raiders? Who's on the Raiders?
Need an answer or a lifeline in 5,
I think we got to ask Stephen.
4,
He doesn't
3,
know. I'm looking at his face.
2.
We're gonna ask Stephen Shea.
They're going to call Stephen Shea.
You couldn't have been
Stephen
Googling it the whole fucking time.
Stephen Shea looks like he has not even a remote clue.
Oh! I think I might know.
You think?
His face.
Well, that's a guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see what's.
That seems that seems late for him.
Does it?
Does it?
Stephen Shea and the Yak.
Shea, say something.
Working with
I think we got an idea.
Got to put the mic down in.
Yeah, we have an idea.
How does Tim Brown hit you?
No, my guess was too
5,
old for Joey Porter. I don't think
4,
it's Tim Brown.
3.
Tim Brown is too old at that point.
Great help.
10
Great help, Shea. You told us who
10
it wasn't.
seconds. 10 seconds.
Jerry Porter is what he said.
Who?
Jerry Porter.
The rate. He didn't. Tim Brown. Final answer.
Other side, big steal opportunity.
I got a crazy one.
Say it.
How long do you think Jerry Rice played for the fucking Raiders?
Say it. Who cares?
I don't think it's that fucking long. That's the problem. But that's the only other name I could fucking
Anybody else
think
on the
of.
Raiders? Because that's a good.
I think Brandon just realized what it might have been. Tough.
Who else was
Yeah, don't say it.
5,
Don't say it.
4,
They beat the Jets in that
3,
game. Go with Jerry Rice.
2.
Jerry Rice, final answer.
It's Rod Smith, isn't it?
Rod Smith. Rod Smith.
I wouldn't have gotten that. So.
Yeah, no.
Rod
That's
Smith.
a win. 1-0.
Okay. all right.
Joe Horn.
That's fine.
3-point game.
That's fine.
3-point game now. You gained 1 there.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep.
3-point game, 12 points remaining. Next up is brand logos. Brand logos.
The one that we're the worst at, Jeff.
The worst
go.
category.
What's the record?
We're 0-1.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Identify these blank logos. This is for the Ryders.
Nissan
Oh,
and
that's
Sunmade?
them.
You have double sip
Raisins?
reminder.
Raisins, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Definitely Nissan.
I think, or is it? Yeah, because look, the sun, the grass.
The raisins.
Sure, do it. Sun, I think Nissan and Sunmade.
That's what's called Sunmade, right?
I think so, yeah.
We're gonna go Nissan and Sun. Do we want to double sip on it? We don't really have a second guess.
I don't know.
Bless you.
Guess, yeah.
Nissan and Sunmade, final answer.
Other side.
Is that post cereal?
Ooh,
Breakfast, sun coming up.
I wouldn't even know that.
I don't know.
That's as good as
Could
a guess
be.
as we're gonna get.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that.
It's Nissan on the left. That's right.
That's post cereal.
Okay, so
Okay.
then it's Nissan and.
That I know.
5.
Nissan on the left, post on the right. Final answer.
That is correct. Nissan in post.
Yeah.
Nissan in post. Other side to make it 12-7.
Well, for sure it'd be raisins.
2 blank brand logos. Ooh, tongue twister. Identify them.
T-Mobile on the right, and then on the left,
Fresh. Something.
Kerrygold
Something
butter,
minty?
maybe.
Ooh.
Something with minty or something that might be like a fart.
Do you think Kerrygold butter?
I don't see green on the Kerrygold. When I picture Kerrygold butter,
yeah.
I don't see green.
Okay.
Do you see green?
No, I'm just thinking of Irish brands. Irish
I don't know
Spring.
what that is.
Would he wouldn't go double cereal on us, would he? Probably not.
Need an answer in.
Hold on.
Or is that lettuce? Is that lettuce on the left?
Give me some time.
Okay, you got 5,
Giant, maybe.
4,
Can I get a timeout?
3, 2, 1.
Pass.
Damn, okay.
I think we go with Kerrygold.
Let's try, yeah, Kerrygold and T-Mobile.
Final.
Hormel and T-Mobile.
The pepperoni people?
Hormel, the meat company, has
Look at
lettuce.
that.
It's nothing to do with pepperoni. It's a terrible
I don't
logo,
even know
Hormel.
what that
Bad logo.
That's
Hey,
where
hey,
even worse than
Hey, Hormel, get fucked. Change your logo, right?
Yeah, right?
If you're
Nothing's
watching.
worse than Jeff's disappointed face.
When I think
about
chili,
you.
I think
That sucks.
I try not to. I gotta hide that.
No, yeah, you do, because it made me feel like shit.
College football next category. It is 11-7,
worst
4-point
category,
lead.
Jeff.
Oh, we already used the phone a friend.
4-point lead.
We're now 0-2 and
10 points remaining. College football. This is for the experts. I mean, for the Ryders, excuse me, for the Ryders.
Yeah, we got to get
Part of Utah's undefeated season in 2004, this second-round pick DB was a 2006 All-American. This is for the Ryders, make it 11-8.
no fucking.
Come on.
DB?
Nothing?
No.
Defensive back for, is this like
Utah?
Utah, like, is this like Urban Meyer, Utah? How far back is that?
Yeah, it's Urban Meyer, Utah.
Second round pick. He's not even second round pick. I mean, that's still a pretty high pick for a CV.
They're gonna get
right?
it, they
So,
know
go
it.
listen to Jagged Little
is there
Pill.
any,
Need an answer in?
We should go
He's
chill
like a
out
good
listen to
corner.
Jagged Little Pill. Just the three of them.
5,
Name it, can I play
4,
college with?
It's a good album.
3.
Brad Weichel.
final answer.
It's a great album.
You play college ball with him? Oh, yeah.
Eric Weddle, final answer.
That is correct, 12-7. 5-point lead.
Freak, man.
5-point lead, 9 points remaining. Other side to make it 13-7. Here's your question. Part of Ohio State's national title losses in 2006-2007, this first-round pick, DB, was a 2008 All-American. To make it 13-7.
Malcolm Jenkins, final answer.
That is correct, 13-7. Experts up 6, 8 points remain. It's time for the niche category round. Niche category round presented by Body Armor. Today, the niche categories are for the Ryders, the Half-Blood Prince, the novel, the novelization.
Perfect.
What is ours? Fucking
Fighter jets for the experts. No, it's SEC. It's SEC football. It's SEC football. This would make it 13-9. To make it 13-9. This is for the Ryders.
1:30 earlier today.
Listen to at Christmas. What was the name of Molly Weasley's favorite singer?
That's Celestina Warbeck.
What?
Vinyl.
She sings on the radio.
That is correct. 13-9.
Enough credit for being
Machine.
a fucking
That's like a Christmas
thing.
story. What's the name
Listen
of
to the audiobooks
the horse's
all the time.
like nephew?
Yeah.
Celestina Warbeck.
I'm a big Harry Potter nerd, especially.
To make it 15-9.
Beginning to the end of all the books.
This would be the victory.
Oh.
This would be the victory. There is no Dormy. Math doesn't work out. If you miss this and they don't steal it, it's Dormy.
Okay.
Here we go. For the win, to move on to tomorrow night, take on the winner of Yak Ziti. Here's your SEC football question. Rex Grossman had 2 1,000-yard receivers in 2001. Jabbar Gaffney and this junior and eventual Chargers draft pick.
Everybody look at me.
He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. All right, Jeff, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yep. Who we playing?
If you win, the winners of Yak
I
and
know.
Ziti, which is later tonight.
Yeah. Rashay Caldwell, final answer.
Experts moving on. They win 15-9 in 10 rounds. Take a look at the post-game stats here real quick. Brandon led the charge, 11.7 points. Kelly, 6 points. You will take on the
figuring that
losers
out.
of Yak Ziti. It's all, look at this, working overtime. What was that?
That was Rudy.
It was exploded in the office. Ryders, you'll take on the loser of Yak Ziti tomorrow to stay alive. Experts will take on the winner of Yak Ziti. We will see the both of you momentarily. You can file on out over to the Intermission show set, powered by Microsoft Copilot. We got Team Chicago, Ken Jack, Chief, and White Sox Dave doing that. Let's take a look at the bracket now. As you can see, the experts moving on to tomorrow night. They will take on the winner of the Yak and Ziti, and then down on the bottom of the bracket, the Ryders move to take on the loser of Yak against Ziti. First match in the books, experts cruise. They've won a dozen record 10 consecutive matches. Next up will be Minihane against the Frankettes. But first, the Intermission show powered by Microsoft Copilot.
All right, we're here, the Dozen Intermission show. Big win by the experts. Brandon absolutely ate on that one.
Domination, and something he typically does, and actually he usually loses the battle to KFC on a regular basis, but today comes out with the victory.
Big win, clean sweep.
Yes.
In the bonus round, couple of steals. They're not really a steal team. Incredible showing by the experts. Brandon, people are saying, is he the Connor McDavid of the dozen?
Is he the best player in the dozen?
best player who can't win the big one.
Ooh,
so
that
remains to be seen. The dozen Trivia Tournament 5 Intermission is powered by Microsoft Copilot, your built-in AI sidekick for work, life, and everything in between. Copilot helps you write, edit, plan, and create. Think of Copilot as your creative partner in crime, bringing your ideas to life and making the hard stuff way easier. Download Microsoft Copilot with the QR code on screen right now. And then I think we're ready to talk to the winning team, the experts. Moving on.
Let's hear it from Brandon, PFT, and also Fran. Starting with the high point scorer, Brandon Walker himself. Look at all those patches on that jersey. My goodness.
Walker. We're have
two sit, one stand.
Two sit, one stand. Fran, big head-to-head match up against Kelly, Pop Culture Queens. How'd you do?
Yep. I think it's great I'm happy when the both of us get our matchups, and those are hard. I always know when I'm playing Kelly, Jeff's going to make them extra tough, and he did.
Who were those people?
Yeah, that's a great question. Darren Chris, Glee. I'm sure you watched a lot of Glee.
Ton of Glee.
And Kaylee's very new. She was in the Priscilla, there was a lot of Elvis movies they made recently. She played Priscilla.
Great. Brandon, people are saying you're so nervous that you might puke during this segment. Do you care to comment on that?
I'm fine now. I was nervous going in. The nervous energy fuels me. We got the win. I'm good. I got a hand in my pocket.
What do you think about this Connor McDavid comparison people are saying about you? Where you're the best, you're the MVP, but you can't win the big one. People are saying that.
Here's what I don't understand. Why is it always just me that loses? We win, but I lose. How's that? You explain that to me. We win, I lose.
That's how it goes.
Why?
That's how it goes.
All right, and I think we're ready to go to White Sox Dave with the losers.
For what?
That's how it goes, man.
All right, we're live with the losing team, the Ryders. Absolutely pathetic showing in Game 1. What do you guys have to say for yourselves?
I could have been you, but you guys choked in the end, so we were happy to beat you and make sure that you could not make the tournament to be beat by the experts as well.
What's next on the docket in your time in Chicago?
Listen, we're gonna regroup today. We're gonna come back tomorrow. We got one more game left. We are gonna try to win that, see how it goes. Hopefully we do well.
Any score predictions for Game 2?
What is it? It's Minihane versus the Frankettes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll predict for you. You guys are going to get blown out. No matter who you play. For you guys, yes. You guys are going to get blown out.
Easy to say as a loser at home.
I am a loser. I am in the company of losers, and we are going to kick it back
Your hair looks terrible.
to the main broadcast. Chief, Kenjack, back to you.
Defensive battle. It's tough. I mean, you got to think, if we were in this tournament, we put up a bigger fight.
I had that Coco Crisp one.
You did have the Coco Crisp one?
Yep. I think it's easier when the bright lights aren't on you. But, yeah, I think we would have performed better than them.
Yeah, I got to think.
If it wasn't stolen from us by Jeff, I think we would have put up a better fight.
I also think something that, watching that, I kind of am worried now a little bit for the experts. They did not do well in brand logos. They are own one in that category before going into the tournament, and now maybe that's something that's going to appear in their next match.
When they're not playing a tomato can, that might be a problem.
I don't like calling them a tomato can because they destroyed us. Well, not destroyed. Beat us by 1.5, 2 points, something like that.
It's still under protest. And for that match, we did give Copilot all the stats from the match and asked it to give us one question to ask the team. The team has walked away. The question was, how are the experts dealing with the fact that they are the statistical favorites to win this tournament? Okay, B. Brandon.
What are we talking about here? Why are we the statistical fair? It doesn't matter. We're coming and we play every day. It doesn't matter, okay?
Pretty good. You have to do the part where
it kind of sounded too Hank Hill.
They win, he loses. No, Hank Hill and Hank Hill are pretty similar now.
He does like the stamp, right?
Yeah,
like the Ric Flair a little bit. Like
he kind of lurches too. You got to lurch.
Yeah.
Brandon's got the lurch. I've never seen him stand up straight.
Like that, yeah.
Yes.
It's a tougher one to do. Here, we can ask the source himself. Brandon, you want to answer a question really quick?
Yeah.
How are the experts dealing with the fact that they are now the statistical favorites to win the entire tournament?
Well, that's where we should be.
That's exactly where they should be. That's right.
It is our show. It is my show.
It's your show. How many times have you won?
How many times have you won?
0. It's not my show.
You're ugly.
Going to the insults. Hate to see that. So before we head on over to the winner. Oh, actually, let's push over the winners right now.
I don't know why Dave is in the picture.
I don't know why I'm in the picture either, but this is for you guys.
What are you doing?
Mr. Fran. That was weird. Yeah. Can you do it again? It was like handing over
Dave surrenders.
Yeah, I surrender.
Job not finished.
All right, coming up, we got the Frankettes versus Team Minihane. The Frankettes 3-2-1, Minihane 5-2-0. Biggest scorers right now, KB 7.8 points per match, and Kirk 10.7, the single-season scoring record per the league. Led the league now in the 4th time in a row.
Another co-pilot set. That's more than what Brandon averaged.
That is more.
That is more.
I'm gonna hold on. Got to add my math right here. That is correct.
That is correct. So maybe it is Kirk's tournament. I believe we have 2 former champions. The Frankettes have won it before as well, haven't they?
We do have. I think the Frankettes have won at least some live tournaments before.
Yes.
6.3 points per game for Frank the Tank, who is, some people are saying, is the best walker at Barstool Sports.
I think he is the best walker.
Definitely the most famous walker.
The most famous, the most miles.
The most miles, no question.
And he's lost
maybe even
quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, he has lost 213 pounds. That is roughly 1.5 kilometers from Team Minihane. That is a lot of weight.
That is a lot of weight. I would have expected Frank to have more than 6.3 points per match, though.
Yeah, he is just, as we all know, the sports encyclopedia.
Correct.
He knows absolutely everything about everything, and I wish I could be in Frank's brain for a second. Not too long, though, because...
How long could you survive with Frank's brain?
With Frank's brain, I don't think very long. I think the second you get into that level of despair, there's just a time limit. There's a time limit. There's a time limit to it.
So do you have predictions for this match?
I got the feeling that Minihane's going to get the win here. Their team is so much better this year than they have been in previous years. And I'm saying that as a team that just recently had won the Dozen Trivia Tournament.
Correct.
So,
well, they got rid of Rico.
They got rid of Rico. They brought in Clemmer, who is a very good player, as well as Robbie, who knows a lot of stuff and then like their sort of weak areas.
They're a big pop culture team. They're a dominant in pop culture topics of movies, TVs, and mashups. They went 30 for 31 during the regular season, that group. So that kind of puts them head-to-head with Fran and all the other toughest ones, too.
Interesting stat line. Despite this, Kirk has only won in the first round one single time. Robbie only twice, both winners. Before we kick it over to the next match, we asked Microsoft Copilot for the stats. We gave them the stats for both teams, and we asked them for a key fact going into the next match. The Frankettes' weakness is clear. They are 0-7 all-time in the bonus round and overtime in the Dozen Trivia Tournament. Can they reverse their fortunes? Tune over there. Find out.
Winners go.
I'm in a full freeze for him.
The following is a presentation of the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5 by Barstool Sports.
What is this? What is that?
The winners of the Dozen Trivia Tournament, the big screaming honkers.
University of
Arkansas.
Yeah, the movie's called Get.
And that the Dozen.
Jonas Gray.
Correct.
Will, I was making fun of him.
That's the only incentive I need to know.
Welcome back to the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5. I just informed the teams. I said, hey, if you win, you go over to the lockers. If you lose, you go find White Sox Dave in the kitchen. And the exasperated look from Nick. There he is. Dave looks fucking sharp, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
Dave looks
Good friend.
Dave looked really good. Here we go. Next match, second match of the afternoon doubleheader. After this match, we'll have 2 more matches later tonight, 8, 7 Central. But first, look at the bracket right there. Middle of the bracket, the 3-seed Team Minihane against the 6-seed Frank and the Frankettes. Let's meet the Frankettes.
So that means 6 mountain, 5 Pacific?
Yeah. Good math. Good time math. KB.
Sharp.
On the end for Frank and the Frankettes. 6th most points scored of all time. 61-10 all time in geography. Frank. Big note on the screen you used to hear with Frank. The Mets don't play till 7 o'clock tonight. That's big news. We like that. We like to hear that.
Did get some Tyler McGill news, though, today.
Yeah. We'll let you have a rant in a moment. Nick, other side. Always one of the leading another all-star for Nick and KB once again. Most accurate player in the history of the Dozen.
I only answer the ones I know, Jeff.
On the other side, the 3-seed, a brand new look. They got their rings today, Robbie Fox. And Kirk's rings. It is Team Minihane. Kirk, the 3-time MVP, won the scoring title again this year, the highest points per average of all time in the history of the dozen, though you are tied with Dana now.
I believe that.
Dana, yeah.
I believe that.
Chris Clemmer in the middle has never won a tournament game.
Ooh.
And Robbie Fox, champion from season 1 of the dozen.
I don't know if this angle accurately shows Clemmer's shirt. I don't.
Let's step out in front.
That's the size I used to wear.
You were 6X?
I was 6X.
That's true. What are you now?
Look at you now. Are you 2X now?
Big ass I could squeeze into 2X.
There we go.
Hey, what do big clothes remind you of? What famous TV commercial person?
I don't know, but
Jared Fogle.
I see him. I think Clemmer should go out. Let the days go by, water running underground.
You don't look amused in the least.
You told me to joke 4 times.
Quickly, the backstory is, I texted the group. I said, "What are your sizes?"
The league, yeah.
Kirk immediately replied. Robbie immediately replied. Clemmer didn't reply for an hour. And Kirk's like, what do we do?
That's fucked up, Clemmer.
Let's say why. I was on a stream at the time.
Okay, so that's my question. Does it worry you that he's more focused on these fake basketball streams than
I said to him before it started, you can either stop streaming forever or win a champion, which he said he would rather keep streaming.
No, that's not what I said. That's a lie. Everyone's out to get me. That's fine. I will say, Jeff, it could be worse. I could be wearing what you're wearing. So it could be worse.
Come back.
The Frankettes are moving on.
I will note, though, one thing they do like in the jersey, shout out a fan who passed away recently, Cinema Lords. They got a nice tribute to him on their jersey. Shout out Cinema. I will note, though, Clemmer, I'm going to hype Clemmer up a little bit here. Longest streak in a single sport in dozen history, 959 straight days in Major League Baseball.
Remember that.
So I'll hype you up. There you go. I hyped you up a little bit.
You don't want that.
Big season for Clemmer. Stepped up in a huge spot. Robbie, his best season, most improved player of the year. Other side, Frankettes. Frankettes, 6th seed this year. You're not playing Uptown Balls at least right now, Frank. I know you hated that last year. I'm going to throw a stat out here. This is crazy. I told you guys this the other day. This blew my mind. You are 0-8 all-time in tournament bonus rounds and overtimes. I think we know the key to victory. I think that's it.
There it is. Yeah. That's not good, Jeff.
You do. I think you do.
2 of those losses, though, were to them. That's the last time you played Team Minihane. Season 3, you lost them in overtime.
Thank you, Brandon.
5 rounds.
Yeah, Brandon won it for him.
Brandon did walk
My
you
good
guys
friend
through.
Brandon. Yeah.
Won us a title.
Yeah.
Frankettes, Team Minihane, great power battle right here. Frankettes up first every time. Team Minihane up second. As always, 24 questions, 12 rounds of trivia. 25th being the bonus round. You have 3 lifelines. You have your double up. You have your call a friend presented by Body Armor, and you have your New Amsterdam Vodka double sip. Here we go. Frankettes will be up first. NBA is the first category. NBA, any doubles?
No, thank you, Jeff.
Okay, this is for the Frankettes.
Where's Jenks? Is he under here?
Before getting traded to the Clippers, this 25-year-old Cavaliers point guard averaged over 16 points per game and 10 assists per game in 2002. 35 seconds.
Before getting traded to the Clippers, this Cavaliers. Should I call Jenks?
Yep, let's call Jenks.
You want to call Jenks now?
Yeah.
They'll be able to steal that?
We're going to call Jenks.
Put him on speaker. Put him on speaker, yeah. I assume he's by the phone.
What if he doesn't pick up? Oh my God.
Jenks doesn't pick this up.
You think he knows this for sure?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Oh.
That's not good.
Oh.
Ream him out.
He'll pay for that.
What's going on?
Mikey Betts looks worried off the
Hey, Frank.
Oh,
hey. Is it on in the cave?
Yes.
Wait, is he over there?
Can you read it to me again? I'm not
I
sure
thought he was in New York.
So I want all the time.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before getting traded to the Clippers, this 25-year-old Cavaliers point guard averaged over 16 points per game and 10 assists per game in 2002.
Do you think it could be Terrell Davis? Or Terrell Brandon, rather?
Terrell Brandon, is that what you said?
I don't know. I have
Is it Terrell Brandon, maybe?
Brandon?
Terrell Brandon.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm just not sure.
Body Armor, chill, call a friend. 10 seconds.
I think it's Terrell Brandon, maybe.
Terrell Brandon.
Terrell Brandon, final answer.
Other side.
It's Andre Miller, no?
Definitely played for the Cavs.
Andre Miller, final answer.
1-0, a steal off of a call a friend. Jenks, it's been nice knowing you, my friend.
We are cursed. The chokers are back. The chokers are back.
Other side.
Got it. We got it. That's the one.
Robbie, you got
For Team Minihane.
That's on bets. Mikey,
What is bets? What are you doing?
After a stint in Portland, this 31-year-old Wizards point guard averaged over 17 points per game and 10 assists per game in 1998. 35 seconds. Plenty of trivia left. And double elimination.
We're not using phone a friend here.
Yeah.
I think we just maybe eat it.
How are you going to play this, James?
I think so too. How do we not know this?
Need an answer in 10 seconds.
I think we just got to.
5.
We'll just punch
4.
it, I think.
Yes, I've not even name.
2.
Rod Strickland, final answer?
2-0.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's come aboard it.
well,
Let's
you
go
know
right
how
in.
Jeff plays it.
Whoa.
We got the question you got wrong.
I knew it, dummy.
Other side, celebrity mashup. Do you want a double mashup, anybody?
No, thank you, Jeff.
For the Frankettes, name the 2 celebrities mashed up in this photo. Make it 2-1.
That's Drew Barrymore and Kiefer Sutherland.
I
don't know. I don't know. That's a.
Are those his lobes?
I don't know. I've got facial blindness.
Yeah,
Let's
me too.
Oh boy, yeah.
I like the.
It's Drew Barrymore and he's an actor.
I like Kiefer Sutherland.
Okay, Drew Barrymore, Kiefer Sutherland.
I
Final
see
answer.
Drew Barrymore.
On the board, that is correct.
Good job,
2-1.
guys. Good job, Nick.
2-1 to make it 3-1. Other side, 2 celebrities. Name them.
It's Tina Fey, Michael Keaton.
Go ahead.
Shut up. That is correct. 12-0 this year in Nashville. Sports stadiums. Next question. Sports stadiums.
Frank?
Hey, shut the fuck up, Tim.
Sports stadiums. There are no.
7,000 wins for the Browns. And
You want a double?
and
Professional only?
Frank,
or-
Professional.
You know all of them?
Professional stadiums.
You want? Let's
and
double.
the name of them?
I can't tell you what it is.
I've
but
never
it's
seen this
sports stadiums.
category before, so
All right, no, we're all right.
How many do you know?
We're okay.
You're not going to double. Here we go. Sports stadiums. I'm going to name 3
we're not doubling
sponsors.
geography.
You can't double. I'm going to name 3 sponsors. You got to tell me which league sponsors, which league the sponsor's from. There is 3 different leagues, no repeats. 3 different leagues, no repeats.
Okay.
Here we go. This is for the
Are they
Frankettes.
doubling or no?
They're not.
Oh, sorry.
Identify which Big 4 sports league each of these 3 stadium sponsors are from. Globe Life, Paycom, and Honda.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right. Hold on. Paycom. What is Paycom Arena?
Sounds like hockey.
No. We got the hockey is Honda.
Okay.
Globe Life is baseball.
So that leaves basketball or football.
Or basketball.
I think it's the NFL.
Yeah.
Who are you thinking?
Each of these 3 stadium sponsors.
I forgot who Paycom is, but I think it's NFL. Although, God damn it. Fuck.
It's all right. That's all right. Let's breathe. We got
Yellow time. Yellow
Can we
time.
double sip it?
Yeah. Yeah, we can. We're going to double
Sip presented by Amsterdam Vodka,
we
the
lose
official
this
vodka of
question, we're
Barstool
fine.
Sports. Find your wins with New Amsterdam Vodka.
So
Need a first guess?
Globe Life is what?
I think we got it there.
That's MLB
MLB, NFL,
and NHL.
NHL. Final answer.
10 seconds.
MLB,
MLB,
NBA,
NBA, NHL.
final answer.
That is correct. That is
No
where the
Paycom, I knew
good,
you got
good,
two
good.
out.
Double sip.
Thunder.
Great.
Okay,
No, we're on
Thunder.
board.
I'll be.
Other side to make it 4-2.
That's how much I'm watching the NBA
Identify
finals.
which Big 4 sports league each of these 3 stadium sponsors are from. U.S. Bank, Rate, Gainbridge.
So Rate is baseball. Gainbridge, is that NFL? Is that the new Browns?
I'm with you. I don't know this. You know
I
Robbie?
don't know. I don't know.
What is U.S. Bank?
It could be hockey.
I have no idea.
I don't know U.S. Bank. I think, so we could double sip here. I could be wrong, but I think it's baseball and then NFL.
Okay, baseball.
Double sip with NHL and NBA.
You can't double sip after a double sip.
Yeah.
So what do you say? Are you confident about this first team? I don't want to waste
I'm
not super
I'm very
confident. You need to
confident.
answer
I'm very confident
10
middle.
seconds.
I'm 60,
So
70%
give me
on
okay.
Cambridge.
All right, we will double sip.
Double sip presented by Amsterdam
Go ahead.
Vodka for
Just
the
say the first
Frankettes.
one. Go
First guess.
So it would be NHL, MLB, NFL.
Final answer. Go ahead.
NBA, MLB, NFL.
MLB, order doesn't matter. MLB what?
NFL.
That is correct. MLB, NBA, NFL is.
Oh, so you didn't have to do it in order?
No, order didn't matter. No. Get too confused.
Perfect.
Both the NBA were the finals.
Aren't you just guaranteed to get that with a double sip?
Yes.
Music. Music.
Here we go, Robbie.
Music. You could. No. It's not a guaranteed double sip, right? I don't know.
It is guaranteed with double sip. There's only 3 out of 4, and then you bump one of them.
Before we actually move on, let's expand on that with Microsoft Copilot. We asked Copilot, which NFL stadiums have changed their name the most? The Bills have changed it 5 times. Broncos 4 times. They had the crazy one, like at Vesco Field. Ravens, Dolphins are up there. It's a shared stadium, too, obviously. I mean, that's so much. Joe Robbie, pro player. Microsoft Copilot, your built-in AI sidekick creative partner for work, life, and everything in between. Download it today.
Landshark Stadium one year.
Oh, yeah. Music, next category. Music. Any doubles? We're okay. Nope. For the Frankettes, to make it 3 to 4. To make it 4 to 3. If I could find you now, things would get better. We could leave this town. Our lyrics from this 2003 song.
That's a yellow card, Ocean Avenue, right? Yeah. Ocean Avenue, final answer.
Big smirk on KV's face. That is correct.
Nice job, guys.
4 to 3. 4 to 3 to make it 5 to 3. Other
Never
side.
heard of that.
She was going to be a star. She was going to shake her ass on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Lyrics from his 2004 song.
1985.
100%.
Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct. 5 to 3. 2-point lead. Plenty of trivia left. MLB. MLB.
No, I don't feel like
We're down. We can't play conservative.
Let's get it.
But if we miss it, they're guaranteed to get 3.
Reminder, double elimination.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know, you can say you can be fast and loose a little bit this year.
No, we're not going to.
Okay, no double. No double. This is for the Frankettes to make it 5 to 4. After his Giants run, Matt Williams was a 1997 Gold Glover and Silver Slugger in his lone year with this AL team.
Should have doubled. It's Cleveland Indians. Went to the World Series that year, got traded for Jeff Kent.
And all of that final answer.
5 to 4. Not if you give too much answer.
No, sorry, too much.
To make it 6 to 4, other side. After his Padres run, Greg Vaughn had a top 5 MVP finish in his lone year with this NL team in 1999.
Reds, right?
Yep.
1,000%, right?
Yeah.
I agree. Reds, final answer.
That is correct. 6 to 4. Heading into round 6, which is movies. Will you double movies?
You guys want double?
Yeah.
We'll double.
No double movies, I assume? Okay. Here we go. This is for the Frankettes to make it 6 to 5. Samuel L. Jackson and Kerry Washington had supporting roles in this Best Picture nominated 2012 revisionist Western.
Django Unchained?
I think so. Yeah.
Django Unchained, final answer.
That is correct. 6 to 5. To make it 7 to 5 going into the bonus round, you still have your double, though. Keep that in mind. You still have your double. 8 to 5, yes, 8 to 5. Again, math, reading, all bad. Here we go. Jessica Chastain and Kristen Wiig had supporting roles in this Best Picture nominated 2015 sci-fi space movie.
Martian. Yeah. We all agree?
Yes.
1,000%?
Yes.
Martian, the Martian final answer.
That is correct. 8 to 5 going into the bonus round.
Oh, fuck.
Pull up the halftime stats here. As we look at those halftime stats, Frankettes, you still have your double up. Team Minihane, you have your call a friend. Whiteboard's out. It is time for the bonus round.
The first one eliminated again.
Oh, we're all right. We're okay. We win this run, we down.
Time to make the donuts.
All right, let's put those bonus round rules on the screen. First to five. First to five. I will have a closest guess question. Whoever closer gets a win. First team to 5 wins the bonus round. If you get a dead on, it's worth 2. Collaborative effort. Collaborative effort. You're doing it all together. First to 5. Here we go. First question. Career rushing yards for Peyton Manning.
Oh.
Career rushing yards for Peyton Manning.
20-year career.
How many years? 20.
Yeah, he didn't have many.
I'm talking. How many years did he play? 7th grade. 18 years? Yeah.
Let's go a little higher than that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many per year are we talking?
Not a lot, right?
No, let's just a little higher.
It has to add up.
Let's go a little higher. Let's go. You know what? I kind of like. Let's go a little lower, actually.
Oh.
That was a twist.
Let's go. Wait a minute.
I like that.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
888.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You got to dock him for that.
238.
238.
888.
888. 2 very different answers. The correct answer is 667. It's 1-0 Team Minihane. Nice.
Well,
TV.
We're okay.
Total Friends episodes. Tom Selleck was in as Dr. Richard Burke.
Oh, my favorite. I love this guy.
Total episodes.
1 season arc.
Tom Selleck.
I've never watched an episode of Friends.
As Richard Burke.
You think that much?
Dr. Richard Burke, excuse me.
He came back. Towards the end.
We're good with that?
For a few episodes.
More or less. If anything more, maybe a
I
little.
don't think too much less though.
Okay.
I think maybe.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
No. You're good with that? Yeah.
Pens down in 3, 2, 1. Frankettes reveal.
15.
15.
18.
18. Yes. Team in. The correct answer is. Oh, Mikey Betts holding up 10. If they're doing it intentionally, it is 10. That is correct.
Oh, wow.
15 makes it 1-1. Oh, Mikey Betts Mikey Betts loves Selleck or the friend. Friends. That's crazy.
Yeah.
1-1. 1-1. Next up, Major League Baseball. Total home runs hit by Roger Maris after his 61 home run season. Total hit after his 61 home run season.
Let's get this one on the dot.
He played 7 years after that.
He played till 67, 62,
He didn't hit many. I think he played. He didn't hit many.
He played till 60, 62, 63, 64, 7 years.
That'd be like
Do it.
ironic.
I'm good with that. 54.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2,
All right, then do it.
1. Reveal Frankettes.
73.
73.
139.
139. The correct answer is 117. 2-1. 2-1. First to 5. First to 5.
Okay.
Music next category. Music.
All right, Robbie.
Combined duration in seconds of Outkast, Hey Yeah, and Roses.
Oh.
Hey yeah. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just.
How long do we think
It's hot. I'm sweating. Hey yeah.
That's like.
Hey yeah. Everyone knows that.
This is in seconds.
Apologies to Outkast. Seconds. Because seconds.
150.
Same thing.
Thank you.
Oh, you're saying
Where is Brandon?
60. At 60.
Is it that short?
Oh no.
He's like right out of my line. 2-1.
Yeah.
Team Minihane with the lead.
Let's go. Let's go.
First to 5.
Let's go like.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
For sure?
Yeah. Wanna go like.
How many seconds?
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal Frankettes.
393.
393.
400.
400. The correct answer is 604. It's 3-1.
Good.
Next up, television.
Never be allowed to win.
Combined age of Sofia Vergara and Ed O'Neill when Modern Family premiered. Combined age of Sofia Vergara and Ed O'Neill when Modern Family premiered.
But when it premiered.
When it premiered.
Oh, how old was he?
I actually don't know.
I think he. That was like 20 years ago. So I'm gonna say 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, combined?
Combined age, yeah.
No. Isn't that? No.
All right, let's go a little higher.
I think she was older.
Yes.
All right, let's go a little
I
higher.
think she was older.
Let's go.
Like that. That's good.
Pens down in 5,
Oh boy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal Frankettes.
95.
95.
98.
98. Correct answer is 100. It's 4-1.
We have no luck ever.
Chain restaurants.
Stay focused.
Year that McDonald's first introduced their Monopoly promotion. When did McDonald's first introduce their Monopoly promotion?
I know. 96. They had it 96.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the first year.
Don't fuck with it. Right?
They're both done, so let's reveal Frankettes. This is for the win for Team Minihane.
1991.
1991.
1996.
1996 to stay alive. The correct answer is 1987. It's 4-2. 4-2.
Good job, Frank.
NBA next question. Career assist by Carmelo Anthony. Career assist by Carmelo Anthony.
Golly. Played about 20 years. High assist guy.
I thought he was a gunner.
No, but you still
4-2.
It's gonna
be 10-5 or 8-7.
Here, I'm gonna let you take lead then.
Say 3.
Let me see.
Whatever.
Golly.
6, 2, 8. I think.
Yeah, go with it. That's the game. I didn't know.
You guys good with that?
Yeah. Yep.
Pens down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal Frankettes.
10,204.
10,204.
3,628.
3,628.
You don't know that yet.
Very different guesses. The correct answer is 34-22. Team Minihane up 10-5. They win the bonus round. Next up we have geography. Will you double geography?
Yeah.
Doubled up. Geography doubled up. This will be for the Frankettes to make it 10-7. To make it 10-7 for the Frankettes. Cary is one of 2 sea cities with over 175,000 people from this state east of the Mississippi.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Final answer.
That is correct. 10-7. Frankettes get their double. Oh, it didn't update. Oh yeah.
Good job, KB.
We're not getting the question up on the screen there for them.
Come on, KB.
Next question is, we'll move on to in a second.
Quick, it was impressive. I don't know. I was impressed.
One moment, please.
What's new, Jeff?
I am just, there we go. Cary, okay. Clarksville is one of 2 sea cities with over 175,000 people from this state east of the Mississippi.
I don't know.
Tennessee, final answer.
That is correct. 11-7, 4-point lead.
Let's go.
4-point lead. Alphabetize is the next category. Alphabetize. You're going to see 3 blank things. Sort them alphabetically A to Z. You're going to see a college logo. You're going to see a TV show. You're going to see a movie. Maybe the order's going to be different. You got to alphabetize it. For the Frankettes, sort the following things alphabetically A to Z. 1 second, Frank. Frank. Jesus.
All right, so that is Jumper,
Fresno State.
Fresno State, and Prison Break.
Oh, what is that? What's the first one?
Is that Jumper,
Or is it the
Fresno
Mummy?
State, and Prison Break? So A, B, C, D, E, F.
F, J, E. So 2, 1, 3, if that's how we're doing it?
Yeah. It's Jumper, not Looper. Yeah. 2, 1, 3?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, 2, 1, 3, Jeff. Final answer.
That is correct. Fresno State, Jumper, and Prison Break. 11-8. Other side for Team Minihane to make it 12-8. Sort these 3 things alphabetically A to Z.
Okay. The leftovers.
Baby Driver. Baby Driver.
I don't know what that is. Do we want to call somebody that knows that? Like Blubman will know that, I'm sure.
We'll know the logo.
I think so. Yeah. Or like.
Yeah. The thing is, like, will it be after? Because L is so early. Yeah, I get your point.
Yeah.
Will he know it 1,000%?
Oh yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
Okay. Is he here?
Yeah, he's right there. I see him.
Who are you going to call?
Go ahead.
Call a friend.
Yeah, go ahead.
Blutman.
Call a friend presented by Body Armor. Cool off with Body Armor, chill, and impossibly cold. A new way to hydrate with no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners.
Just the logo.
What's the logo?
What's the logo?
Logo's FAU.
FAU.
Okay, so we're doing.
It's a trader right there, Jeff.
Thank you, Brownwell.
3, 2.
It's a trader.
Yeah.
Very
1, 3, 2.
Yes.
1, 3, 2. Final answer.
That is correct. Baby Driver.
Good job, Blutman.
Ford
Thank you,
Atlantic,
Blutman.
left
Thank you,
over.
Blutman.
Nick has now cut Blutman out of his life.
Yeah. Cut.
2 matches in a row. Nick.
Golly.
Next up, Snacks and Candy. 4-point lead, 10 points remaining. Snacks and Candy. This is for the Frankettes. No lifelines. A picture of a 1930s family is featured on this brand of Italian snack mix, typically in yellow bags.
Gardettos?
Goldish yellow bags.
Gardettos? Is that the snack? That's an Italian snack
I've never
mix,
heard
no?
of this.
Is that it's Gardettos?
I think that's an Italian snack mix, but I don't. Yeah, yellow brown bags. I don't remember the family on
I've
it.
never seen this before. I've never even heard of this.
Can't think of a family on it, but
What's another Italian snack mix?
it's got to be Gardettos. Right?
We'll go Gardettos. Final answer.
That is correct. 12-9.
I've
3-point
never heard
game.
of that.
Yeah,
Really? People love those rye chips.
Yeah, the brown chips.
Maybe you've heard of your question, though. We'll see.
And yellow packaging and green print. This brand is known for breakfast biscuits, cookies, and snacks. Biscuits is.
Oh my God, I had this for breakfast.
You know that's Kirk's favorite, man.
I feel like I could picture it, but I don't know it.
It's what do they call them? They're like the little biscuits, like the freaking.
I don't know this.
What do they call them? They're fuck. I can picture it.
Breakfast biscuits.
Fuck. I have it. I can fucking see it. It's Belvita.
15 seconds.
Sure. I know. I've heard of them. Yeah.
Belvita. Final answer.
That is correct. 13-9. Big pull.
Nice, Kirk.
Niche category time. Niche category time. It is world capitals.
Cool.
For the Frankettes. Other side, Bruce Springsteen. Trailer for the movie coming out tomorrow. Horrified.
Bad vibes.
Presented by Body Armor. Here we go. This is for the Frankettes to make it 13-11. Make it 13-11. World capitals. 5 world capitals start with W, including this city, the capital of a country in southern Africa.
Windhoek.
Wait, so you want the capital, right?
Yeah.
Final answer, Jeff.
That is correct. 1311.
Good job, KB.
The country, KB?
Namibia.
1311 to make it 1411. This would be 1511. I can't count. This would be Dormy. Bruce Springsteen. With her killer graces and her secret places.
She's the one. Final answer.
That is correct. Dormy, 1511. 4 points remaining, 4-point lead. Television, next category. TV. This is for the Frankettes.
We'll double, Jeff.
This CBS procedural revolved around the homicide unit of the Philadelphia PD from 2003 through 2010.
Where's Blue Bloods?
Needed to stay alive.
New York.
What are some cop shows?
I don't remember any show ever being based in Philadelphia on CBS.
Need an answer.
Any guesses? Just any cop show?
Nope, we were fucked from the beginning.
No, we weren't.
5. You're not out yet either if you lose. It is double elimination.
Yeah, well, we played
4,
down balls.
3, 2,
Blue Bloods.
1. Minihane moving on, 1-0. The correct answer was Cold Case.
Oh.
Moving on, Chris Clemmer, first ever tournament victory. Congratulations. The Frankettes, you will take on the loser of Uptown Balls against the Booze Ponies.
Nice.
Team Minihane, you will take on the winner of Uptown Balls against the Booze Ponies. File on out. You'll go over to see
White Sox.
I'm sorry, Nick. White Sox Dave. Thank you, sir. We'll see you again tomorrow afternoon. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Let's pull up the bracket here. Team Minihane advances the 3 seed, moves on to the next round. And the Frankettes drop on down to loser's bracket where they are still alive. Double elimination to get to the Final Four. They will take on the loser of the Booze Ponies and Uptown Balls. So far, no upsets. The 1 seed goes through, and then the 3 seed. We'll have a quick post game before we wrap, and then take a few hours off for our final 2 matches of the night. Let's head on over to the Microsoft Copilot Intermission Show with Chief and Kenji.
All right. A dominant performance by Kirk Minihane. Kirk, come take a seat right here. Clemmer right behind him. We'll have Robbie stand behind you guys. Incredible win. Off to a hot start. Some people are saying the favorites.
Some people are saying the face of the league. So a guy came over here recently and said this is his league, this is his game show. I don't think it is. I think it is Kirk Minahane's show.
Until someone dethrones him.
Mm-hmm.
Until.
Correct. Before we forget ads.
Yeah, the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5 post-game show is powered by Microsoft Copilot, your built-in AI sidekick for work, life, and everything in between. Copilot helps you write, edit, and plan and create. Think of Copilot as your creative partner in crime, bringing your ideas to life and making the hard stuff way easier. Download Microsoft Copilot with the QR code on screen.
Right there.
Right
pointing at it.
There. Got it. Point one more time.
That's right there.
Got it. Nicely done. All right, Kirk. Great first win. How you feeling after that one?
Great. I mean, that's probably the best match any team I've been on has ever played. So we kind of peaked. Well, I'm not going to say peaked, but great first match. Bonus round was great. Robbie stepped up. Clemmer stepped up. And you saw why when it comes down to it. I won. I mean, I was unbelievable today. So, I mean, I don't want to be an asshole, but I told these guys, jump on my back. We're going to go for a ride here. And so take us, I don't know how many miles it is from Boston. Well, we actually do know the exact number, but because we know everything. But we're going to be there next week, and we're going to win the title.
Let me give you guys a quick stat before you guys move on. Your worst categories: geography, smashed it; National Basketball Association, smashed it; snacks and candy, smashed it. Great omen for you guys moving forward.
Conversation. Literally, that's the way we've been trying to go all year. We played a perfect game, but we're going to play better. We'll play better tomorrow night.
All right. Well, I think with that, we're going to kick it over to White Sox Dave with the losers.
Okay, I'm joined by the losing team. I'm going to start with KB and Nick. A pathetic performance, once again proving you're two of the least intelligent people in the office. What do you have to say for yourself?
So, hey, we don't do this thing.
fucking win!
No,
That's what you fucking wanted!
This is still a fucking blast. So I'm excited for the next game.
I was going to say there was only 2 Frank the Tank outbursts today, but now we're on the verge of a nuclear meltdown.
I feel like we don't need to film that. People have seen it before. Yeah, let him go decompress.
Yeah, he'll be fine. And with that, we'll kick it back to Ken, Jack, and Chief.
Hell of an outburst going on right there. My goodness, Frank the Tank. I don't know if you can hear it over the audio right here, but my God.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you either.
Yeah.
It is reverberating through these halls.
But we do have the winner. We do have Kirk Minihane with White Sox Dave. They're about to place their name on the next round, round 2 in the winner's bracket. Kirk's trying to give someone else the honors. That's a team guy.
Whenever.
That's
That's all
Kirk
you.
Minihane.
That's all you,
Everybody
Clemmer.
says Kirk Minihane, team guy.
Live it up.
Correct me if wrong. He won Captain of the Year, did he not?
He Captain of the Year, Kirk Minihane.
Wow. What a match. You still hear Frank. I don't know if you can hear it reverberating through into our
We might
mics,
need
but
security.
My goodness,
Here
it is
comes
loud.
White Sox Dave.
Here comes White Sox Dave. What did you see out of the match today?
That was complete and utter domination by Minahane's team. I think they are the favorites.
I think they are the betting favorites now, too.
It is. Oh, you have to turn on his mic? Keep your hand off that mic.
Hand off the mic. That's your tie.
This is already a classic. You just took it on your tie. Hold the mic up right here.
Down. Okay.
There we go.
Dave.
Took a minute.
I don't
Took a
know. I'm
minute.
not a tech guy, Dave.
We're not audio guys here.
Yes.
But my goodness, what a match. I mean, Tim Minihane, this is Kirk's show.
Kirk is league MVP, the best player in the league, probably going to win another title. Kirk's hot right now.
They talk about face of the league in the NBA. I think the face of the Dozen Trivia Tournament is Kirk Minihane.
I would probably put him in that golf tournament.
I think if he wins, should that be one of the prizes?
That would be a great little sideshow.
Side
yeah,
bet, side
side
pot?
bet. If they win the dozen, he gets in the golf.
Ooh, what do you think?
I love it. I love it. I'm all for the chaos
Uh-huh.
that dozen brings.
And we have a couple more shows coming for you later on today. A couple of other great teams coming up.
Big matchups. Yeah, we got Uptown Balls against the Booze Ponies. So Will Compton making his return to the Barstool Chicago office. That'll be great. So good showdown. Your classic 2-7 matchup. I think that's an upset spot too.
6-3 for the Booze Ponies and 4-2-1 for Uptown Balls with their newest member Hannah, who they played us, I believe, in her first match. That art category thing is insane.
It is baffling.
It is crazy.
Something that nobody else in the office has in a bag. So
nobody can replicate
Yeah.
it.
No one can steal it.
Yeah, and on the other side, again, going back, we have ZD versus the Yak. 3-2-1 for ZD, 4-2-0 for the Yak. The Yak, I've had plenty of troubled history with them, but I think in this case, I'm rooting for a new champion.
Okay, I mean this is the big boys. This is Portnoy against Big Cat, then Dave's big boys, Eddie and Clem. So if
it's big on big.
We'll see how the questions are, but if there's multiple snack type questions, we know who Jeff is favoring.
A lot of dads in this matchup too. Che, Ronan, Big Cat, as well as Clem, all dads. Portnoy, dad of Miss Peaches and Pete, and also Eddie, the father of Dan Bernstein.
Yes.
And before we bounce out to the next one, see if I can find my sheet that I managed to lose. We put in our information, the stats from the match, into Microsoft Copilot to find out for key facts going to the next match, which is again Booze Ponies versus Uptown Balls. Dana Beers has become one of the most dangerous players in the dozen. He is tied with 3-time MVP Kirk Minihane for the most points per game in this tournament at 8.14 points per game. Dana Beers. Wow, my God. Who knew he had that brain
Encyclopedia.
in him? Yeah, an absolute sports encyclopedia, much like Frank.
Totally nothing wrong with him at all.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a regular
Anyway.
guy.
Yes.
MCL is looking good. He's kind of spin moved, poorly destroyed Steph's finger, I think, right?
He did.
He did. That sucks. I do not think Mac.
Don't come in the cylinder.
Do not come into the cylinder. So before we get into the next one, let's throw this over back to Jeff.
All right, thank you for watching the first two matches in the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5. The experts moving on, Team Minihane moving on, but the Frankettes, despite what Frank might be saying, and the Ryders are not dead yet. They will play tomorrow afternoon. Later tonight at 8/7 Central, we have the Booze Ponies against Uptown Balls, a rematch of last year's Final Four battle. Went into overtime, one of the greatest matches of all time. And after that, the defending champion ZD, Dave, Eddie, Clem take on the Yak in another big-time in-person matchup between those two teams. We'll see you back here later tonight for the Dozen Trivia Tournament 5, presented by New Amsterdam Vodka, Microsoft Copilot, and Bagger. We'll see you then.